Here we are down in Tasmania at paddle out number 7, and I can tell you what, the Hobartians have not disappointed. This has got to be the most colourful paddle out yet. There's signs everywhere, kayaks, surfboards, everything. Haven't seen a front door yet though. But I tell you what, the Tasmanians are very proud environmentalists, and so they should be, because they've got an incredible state, and they're going to be one of the worst affected states if there is an oil spill. While there are smiles, I can tell you now there's a lot of energy where people are standing up for their communities, for their state, for their environment, and for their future. So let's get ready to roll.
So much regret, and we're giving it all.
I would, while I'm here, like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we stand and pay my respects to the elders, both past and present and emerging. Now, the wildlife of the Great Australian Bight is extremely important. The Bight is home to species such as the Australian sea lion. It's an endangered species. It doesn't breed anywhere else in the world but at the Great Australian Bight. The Bight is a whale sanctuary for whales. It's actually the biggest whale nursery in the world, and we have it here in Australia.
David Attenborough recently nailed it when he said that the ocean is facing its greatest threat in our history. And we all know that. Every one of us here today who's come to stand up for the oceans, we all know that. But sadly, there are still a lot of people out there that don't get it yet. They just don't understand how critical a juncture we are at the moment. We are at a global tipping point in the climate, and we're at a global tipping point in the ocean. Scientists tell us we've got 10 years to get our emissions trajectory under control. Just this week, Global Witness put out a report, the most comprehensive report that's ever been done on the oil and gas industry, and said that there's enough oil and gas already capped out there in wells, offshore, onshore, to push this planet 2 degrees above the current level.
This is about us standing up and drawing a line in the sand. Because we're in 2019 and we're watching our world crumble before our eyes. Because we have a societal addiction to fossil fuels. I flew down here last night, so yeah, I've contributed to this crisis. Absolutely, I put my hand up to that. But this isn't about pointing fingers at each and every individual. This is about us standing up together and demanding systemic change from our governments. It's up to you, again. This is up to the people power. I'm a Surfrider Foundation ambassador, and I'm proud to be so, because they've worked tirelessly for years to keep our oceans clean. So I urge you to please join an NGO, join Surfrider Foundation, join anyone from the Great Australian Bight Alliance. This is our planet, and this is our ocean, and she has given tirelessly. She has given to every single one of us. She has given and given and given and given and given. And she has never asked anything from you. She has never asked anything from me. And she's crying out for help. And it's time for us to stand up and show that we're accountable and show that we are going to leave a legacy for future generations which we can all be proud of.